This is Hannibal here from the Hannibal TV on YouTube. There's a lot of false rumors of me out there on YouTube. I do have over 300 million YouTube views on the Hannibal TV. And for instance, last month, I got nearly 8 million views on Facebook alone. So I'm known in the wrestling industry for better or worse. Some people like me, some people hate me, some people take my heel persona a little too seriously. But I want to debunk a false allegation that Lanny Poffo made about me before he died. Thank you, Jerry, for watching. Claiming that I recorded his private area in the shower and put it on YouTube. And this was put out by a guy that's put out false information about me, like I'm a wife abuser, which I am not. I have absolutely zero criminal record. At one point in time, I was attacked with a hot curling iron by a stripper and had to defend myself. She was found guilty of 3 charges, and I was completely released in a trial that was closed in 5 minutes due to lack of evidence. And a lot of people like to spread rumors. Oh, I went nuts and stabbed the crap out of some referee because I went crazy. Well, the police investigated that and found that it was an accident. Accidents happen in wrestling. But this guy, as I said, this guy has it out for me for whatever reason. He's never been a wrestler, but apparently he calls me a mark. I've had WWE matches, TNA matches, held titles in Puerto Rico. I've wrestled in England. I ran my own wrestling company for almost 15 years, and it was profitable. I put on over 130 events for Great North Wrestling. I mean, if you can call me a mark because I like wrestling, sure. But I mean, for a guy that wouldn't even be getting interviews if it wasn't for the video interviews, like he has a lot of nerve to say that. And if you have problems with me, say it to my face. I will literally destroy you. It's not even funny how badly I would destroy you. But Lanny's claiming, despite there being zero evidence of his, Lanny liked to claim that his autofellatio gimmick was due to him having a very large member, and he would brag about this autofellatio thing. If he has such a big member and there's video of it on the internet, why is there absolutely no evidence of this? Lanny also lied to his wife. He cheated on his wife all the time. It's what led to their divorce. He lies about fights he's been in with Bam Bam Bigelow, for instance. I've I've been in a few altercation situations when Lanny's been around, and he's taken off. The truth of the matter is, I used Lanny in Great North Wrestling from 2017 to about 2012. Around the point that I took time off to get my Hep C treated, that I caught and was proven in court by Abdullah the Butcher, that he gave it to me in both Canada and the US. Around that time, I took a few years off. I did, by the way. Lanny liked me enough that he let me promote the one and only Macho Man Memorial Show, which we had over 1,100 people for in August 2011 in Hawkesbury, Ontario, maybe September. But we were close. Here's where the division happened. A few years after Macho Man passed away, even though Macho Man had said, don't put me in the Hall of Fame unless Lanny and Angelo get inducted with me, Lanny took the money from WWE and allowed Macho Man to be put in, and whatever deal he made with Macho Man, with WWE for the merchandise and royalties and stuff, he made. When that happened, he had done a bunch of interviews with me. As you guys know, he wanted me to take down anything negative he's ever said about WWE. And I'm like, I paid you for those. I'm not doing that. Sorry. He even wanted me to take down the backstage fight I had with him, which was a work that we did on a show where there was a bad crowd, and we were thinking, what can we do to get something out of being here. So we put something together where we work the boys, and there's various versions of it with hundreds of thousands of views. And it's like, no, I'm not taking that down because you don't like that it looks like you got beat up, which I could beat you up in a second in a real fight anyways. So that's what the real heat was between Lanny and I. He wanted me, he made up with WWE, and he didn't want anything negative on the internet about WWE. That is the thing. And yes, YouTube would not even allow that. So the fans that want to claim that I posted Lanny's private parts on the internet, that's a load of bull crap. Yeah, the fight video guy, as I said, he was an underrated seller, and I'm good at making people believe, which is something that people don't do in wrestling anymore. The purpose of wrestling used to not be gymnastics, it used to be making people believe. Lanny supposedly moved to Ecuador because he liked young girls. And I'm not saying underage, but he liked young girls. He had Macho Man's money, he had Angelo's money. That's a place where he could go, live it up, and get young girls. Anybody in the wrestling business, as I said, I don't have any issues with it. Why is this relevant now? Because somebody just posted comments about it. And I wanted to address it because it's stupid that people think that I posted his private part on here, which is absolute crap, absolute crap. And as I said, Lanny, his motto was, "I'm going to live to 100 or die trying." He made it to 66. Rest in peace. I'm the only company in Great North Wrestling that did a 10 bell salute to him. So you can't say that I hold the grudge. Back in June of last year, we did a 10 bell salute to him in Napanee, Ontario. So salute to you, Lanny, but you're a liar and a suck up to WWE.